Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey and you can call me Teacher Jeffrey. Well, here's the explanation of Fun Math Practice Day 1, Week 1. Well, I've received a lot of practice by your parents, finished by children, and I've also corrected them and given you the feedback. I hope that when you receive the feedback, you will know which part you need to get improved and which part you did it really well and get praised by your parents and by Teacher Jeffrey. And I hope you, after receiving the feedback, you will get more interest on learning maths. Well, before our explanation begin, let me introduce myself. Well, you've already know that my name is Jeffrey and Teacher Jeffrey, right? But where is Teacher Jeffrey from? Teacher Jeffrey comes from a city called Hong Kong. Maybe you've already been there, or maybe you haven't heard about it, but it doesn't matter. I hope that one day you will have a chance to visit Hong Kong, and I will take you to eat a lot of delicious food and have a really interesting time with Jeffrey in Hong Kong. I hope that one day will be coming soon. And I've been teaching maths for over 6 years. So as for me, I'm kind of like a experienced teacher already. Well, so if you have any questions about maths, you don't be shy. Just ask me, no matter you want. And maybe you wonder what kind of things I like. Well, actually, I've been feeding two cats in my flat, and these two cats are really lovely and cute. You may take a look. This cat called Kimberly. I took this name for him, and this cat named Thomas, uh, and it's a female cat, but I named her Thomas. Well, it contains a very interesting story. Maybe I will tell you later if you want to know why I took a Thomas for a female cat. Well, this cat are so cute. I usually like to play with them. And I'm going to move from Hong Kong to Kuala Lumpur. So I'm going to teach H6 students. I hope that one day you can be my student and I can teach you maths. Well, here is the end of my self-introduction. So let's start our explanation of our practice. Well, the first question is not that complicated and hard, because you can find that it's pretty easy. That the problem just asks us to count how many items, the number of each items, and then write down the numbers, and then finished. So this part is not that hard. But why we create this kind of a problem for you to finish is because we want you to learn that when we are counting, we need to focus on one item only, which can help us to avoid some mistakes happened. Well, as we can see, let's read the questions carefully. Children, please count. Please count. So we know that we need to count, right? And we need to fill in. Fill in what? Fill in where? We need to fill in the form below. And we need to connect the numbers with the items. We need to connect. So the first thing we need to fill in, and the second thing we need to connect the numbers with the items. So many students finish the first task, but they missed the second task, which is connecting the items. So we need to remember that when we are dealing with some math questions, we need to read the questions carefully. We do as they say. We do as the question says. So the question tells us to fill in and refill in. the questions tell us to connect the numbers with items. We connect the items with items. All right, let's start to finish this question. Well, firstly, we need to count the house, right? So we only focus on the house and then we count. How many houses are there? Well, I just heard that some students tell me it's 3, right? Yeah, there are 3, correct. Fantastic. So we can count 1, 2, 3, and then we write down the answer 3 below the house. Wonderful. And then subsequently, we need to count the birds. So how many birds are there? Everyone, please tell me the answer. Yes, correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So there are 7 birds on the picture. Correct. Very good. And this is the leaf. I forget its name, but anyway, it's the leaf. So how many leaves are there? Bum, 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 bum. All right, good. Good job. Good job. Good job. It's correct. 4, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, as we can see. And the next one is the trees. How many trees are there on the picture? Wow, you counted really fast. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and 6. So don't miss this tree. Some students have missed this tree on their practice. So this is called careless. And the next one is chicken, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 chicken. And the last one is the forks. So how many forks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dun, 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 dun. So the answer is 3, 7, 4, 6, 8, 5. So have we finished the question? Fantastic. No, we haven't. Why? Because there are the second task waiting for us to finish, right? Which is the second part. Bum, 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 bum. Here's the second part. We need to connect the numbers with the items, right? So the first item is the house. So how many houses are there on the picture? We just wrote down 3, right? So what we need to do? We need to connect the house with 3. Ding ding. Have you done it correctly? I believe you've done it correctly. Fantastic. So what comes next is the bird. How many birds are there? 7, right? Correct. And the leaf comes next. So how many leaves are there? 4. Yes, correct. You're really good. And it's the trees. So how many trees? 6. Perfect. Perfect. So we connect trees with 6. So how many chicken are there? 8. Correct. So what's the next one? Yeah, 5. We connect 5 with the forks. Fantastic. So after that, we finish the question. But without finishing task 2, no, we haven't finished the task. So please remember, read the question carefully and do as it says. Well, here are the question 2. Well, question 2 seems it's a little bit, narrow, and the questions seems really long, but don't worry. Let's read the question carefully first. Squarey has a fruit shop, and the following is the business situation for one day. Please complete the table below. So what do we need to do? We need to complete the table below, right? So firstly, we need to count original. How many apples are there originally, right? Original number of apple. So what we are counting, we only focus on one item. We can't just count. We can't doing that like we are counting the apples, but focus on the strawberries. One apple, one strawberry, one apple, one strawberry. No. That's false, right? We need to count the apples when we counting the apple, we need to focus on the apple. Just see the apple. Don't see anything else. So focus on one item at a time. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 apples here. So how many are rest? So how many rest? We only focus on apples. 1 apple, 2 apple, 3. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm counting wrong, right? I'm counting the strawberry, but not apple. So what we need to do is just focus on apple. Let's restart it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there are 10 are left. So how many apples did did Square sell? He sold 2 apples, right? Yeah, 2 apples. 12 minus 10 equals 2, right? So let's start to count strawberries. So how many strawberries are there in the beginning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So there are 9. So how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. So 6 are left. So how many did Squarey sell? He sold 3, right? 9 minus 6 equals 3. Okay, so let's speed up because the time limit. How many watermelons are there originally? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 10. And how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are left. And what should we do? We need to write down how many did Squarey sell, right? He sold 2 watermelons. Well, let's come next. It's peach now. So how many peach are there originally? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 peaches. And how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 are left. So how many did he sell? Did he sell? Yeah, he sold 4. And comes to the next one, which is the hardest one. Because so many students got it wrong. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. So we write down 17. Now how many are left? 3 are left. And so what's the final result? The final result is 14. 14. So congratulations if you did it correctly one time, by only one time, because you are really careful and you did it really seriously. I will give you a thumb up. Very good. Give you a like. So as for before the end, I would like to speak a little bit more, which is counting seems easy. We want to talk about the objective. Counting seems easy, but it's kind of problem that people easily make mistakes, even for a teacher. When we do this kind of problems, we also easily make mistakes. So as for a student or a younger child, please, I hope you guys can focus more, uh, concentrate on this kind of question because it's really easy to make mistake. And we also want that through this practice, we hope children can learn how to count in order and only focus on one item. This is the objective. So here is the end of our first explanation video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any question, please feel free to ask or tell Teacher Jeffrey via the group. Please notice the next practice and make progress. Fighting! See you next time. Bye bye.